Now to a tense confirmation hearing, also raising big questions about the Federal Reserve and political pressure. Lawmakers grilling Fed Chair nominee Kevin Warsh on his independence, finances, and ties to former President Trump. Jared Hill has the latest from Washington.
Monetary policy independence is essential.
President Trump's pick to lead the Federal Reserve, Kevin Warsh, stressed the central bank should be independent as he answered questions from the Senate Banking Committee. Louisiana Republican John Kennedy zeroing in on a key concern.
The president has never sat you down, looked you in the eye, and said, here's the deal, Scooter. I'm going to appoint you, but you got to agree to lower interest rates.
The president never once asked me to commit to any particular interest rate decision, period, and nor would I ever agree to do so if he had.
Today, President Trump repeated his frequent call for the Fed to lower rates.
Will you be disappointed if your new Fed chair, if he gets approved, doesn't cut rates right away?
I would.
Inflation stubbornly remains above the Fed's 2% target, while the war with Iran has pushed up gas prices. But Warsh said the Fed needs to change how it evaluates inflation.
A survey of 1 billion prices. And what I'm really most interested, Senator, is what's the change of that 500 millionth and one price? Because that's inflation. That's a change in the generalized level.
Massachusetts Democrat Elizabeth Warren pressed Warsh about the transparency of his own financial holdings.
I have worked tirelessly with the ethics officials at the Office of Government Ethics.
And you have not
come to an ethics agreement with them and have agreed.
Outgoing North Carolina Republican Tom Tillis says he won't vote to move Warsh's nomination forward until the DOJ drops what he calls a bogus investigation into current Fed Chair Jerome Powell.
It sets a precedent that lets somebody in the bowels of DOJ determine who, put pressure on somebody to get them to move out of this job instead of doing it at the current course and speed, and it was dumb.
Once Warsh clears the committee, the full Senate would have to vote on his confirmation. Jared Hill, CBS News.